And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Desmond Bane.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Denver, they've got Franz Wagner. Green is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Bridges in at the 1 spot. Here we are late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Now, here's Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
Giannis a screen on Bane. Holiday goes in. Mitchell wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges against Mitchell. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holiday, the pass to Mitchell. Giannis a screen on Wagner. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Houston. Holiday with the 3. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Portis against Bridges. From the low block. Off the left rim and out.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Portis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Claxton. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Bane inside the 3-point line. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Holiday finds Mitchell. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 6.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Pass to Wagner. Oh, good on the 3. Rockets leading by 4. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Now, here's Bane. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. From deep 3-point land, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Screen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Claxton the pass to Bane. Over Mitchell. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Claxton. Bane's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. There's Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And Portis drains both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Bridges against Mitchell. Bridges outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. There's Wagner with the 3.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Portis finds Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Bridges with the steal. Goes up, and it's Green with the jam.
Creating the turnover that leads to the break. Bridges is so disruptive on the defensive end.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you, Kev.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bridges, following the basket by Giannis. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Holiday. Back to Mitchell. Five to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face. They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Wagner against Holiday. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Holiday. Still scoreless. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good defense by Claxton. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now Bridges following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Payne looking around. Over Holiday. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Giannis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Bridges. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Nuggets in second.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Here's Barrett. 9 points last game. And it's good for 2.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
In the corner, Bay with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Gillespie. Launches a 3. Here's Bagley. Barrett for 3. He's defended by Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Bagley. And finally they hit one.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Here's Goodwin. A 3-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Allen outside. Inside. Here's Sharp. He can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Allen. Defended by Sharp. Here's Bagley. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Now here's Bay. To the inside. Goodwin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Houston making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And both free throws good for Goodwin. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Now Claxton. Count it. Good. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here is Mitchell. Here's Sharp. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Goodwin. Denver in the lead. Here's Barrett. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Goodwin's checked in for the Rockets.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Hey, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Barrett the pass to Gillespie. Back to Barrett. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gillespie, that's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Sharp, the pass to Bay. Over Bagley. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Nicholas Claxton, Desmond Bain out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Bagley. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Claxton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Claxton's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Outside, Bain. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Barrett. 6 to shoot. Shoots over man. The rebound by Sharp. Rockets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Bay. Buries it down low. 7 points for Saddiq Bey.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Bain passes to Barrett. The Rockets pull it in.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Bay sets a screen. From deep. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Onside, Barrett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Now here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by. This is why Bain is a volume 3-point shooter. It's because he is lethal from deep.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. In the third spot, Nick Claxton.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bay passes to Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Claxton. Now, here's Barrett. Claxton sets the screen for Barrett. No good from the wing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Toronto.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
The Rockets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Here's Mann. He's yet to score. Sharp with a screen on Barrett. From downtown, Mann can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Barrett. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Allen outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Allen. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Barrett finds Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Here's a look at the stats for Green. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 6 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
The experience of Drew Holiday dishing out of pick and rolls, this man has done it all since he came into the league in 2009.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Antetokounmpo. 3rd in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. O'Neal's checked in for the Rockets. Outside Holiday. Oh, good on the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Odner kicks to Green. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Down low. Got a piece of it. Mitchell finds Holiday. Back to Mitchell. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. They get it back. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Portis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Gillespie. Good. Nice job down low. Gillespie's got 5. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Holiday with it. Nothing on the board. No good there with the step back J. The Nuggets leading by 5. Bridges outside. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Over onto Tacumbo, and that one goes long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bridges left side. Pass to Green. This one for 3. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Allen's checked in for Mitchell. Here's Gillespie. He has 5. Clock at 6. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trailed by 3. O'Neal dishes to Antetokounmpo. Cast to Portis. Fades. Denver grabs the miss. To the paint. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
For Denver, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Nuggets making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. That free throw missing.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 6. Pass to Giannis. Here's Allen. Back to Holiday. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. No good on the shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Bridges finds Barrett. Shot.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that layup.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. The Rockets with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 6. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And they recover it. And Barrett gets it to go.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Holiday, the pass to Allen. Giannis a screen on Barrett. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. R.J. Barrett, 4th.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And he can't hit the second.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And here are the Rockets now. After the miss from Desmond Bain.
Him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bagley the pass to Bain. Back to Bagley. Lets it go. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Rockets trail by 4. On the wing, Holiday. Barrett covering. Portis kicks to Holiday. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Portis. No one near him. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bagley dishes to Barrett. Claxton sets the screen for Barrett. Out to Bridges. It's tipped. Goodwin with the steal. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. And now let's take a look at the games on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Holiday out there with Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. Now here's Green. Here's Bain. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. Mitchell outside. Houston moving it around. Portis, the pass to Giannis. Giannis sets the screen for Mitchell. Triple from Mitchell.
chase Mitchell off that line, or else, oh, this man will torch you.
Bridges outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Mitchell. For the lead. Bridges with the board. Denver shooting about 42% so far. And Claxton throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. For the tie, hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 5.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the three at the other end.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bain. It's stolen by Green. Bain with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh yeah, that's going to be the result.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Portis after the Nuggets pick up 2. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. It counts, and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good. Giannis. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul. O'Neal on the wing.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Bain inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Holiday against Bain. And Holiday kicks to O'Neal. Back to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Outside, Bain. And the 3 off target.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already. That's not gonna get it.
Mitchell finds Portis. Now Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Denver grabs the miss. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Bain. Denver passing it around. Such a wide open look. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. A moment to check out Franz Wagner here. He's had an impressive second half of the season. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
The first one falls for the Nuggets. Marvin Bagley comes in for Draymond Green, and Barrett subbed in for Bridges. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Claxton. And here's Barrett. Claxton a screen on Mitchell. Back to Claxton. And stolen by Portis. Now here's Mitchell. Barrett covering. Mitchell passes to Portis. Holiday inside the line. The Rockets again can't hit. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Bagley. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, Denver with the triple.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Outside Holiday. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. No good that time. Good D by Mitchell. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Giannis sets a screen for Holiday. Back to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
He was all alone on that one. Barrett's got 14.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Giannis a screen on Barrett. Floats it up for Giannis. To the inside. And Barrett slams it in.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Rockets trail by 9. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. In third, the Rockets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Outside Holiday. Bagley against Giannis sets a screen for Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Holiday, the pass to Bay. Now, Antetokounmpo, defended by Bagley. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Barrett against Holiday. Barrett, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. To the middle. And Portis throws it down.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now, here's Barrett. 16 points for him. And called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Portis. Allen comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Goodwin's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Trey Mann in for Drew Holiday. Here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Mann. They set the pick for 3. That shot off. Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Mann passes to Bay. Goodwin sets a screen for Bay. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Nine. Outside, Barrett. Allen against Bridges. To the left wing. Rocket 2. And stolen by Bay. And there's a minute 45 left in the 3rd quarter. And here is Goodwin. It's deflected. Bridges with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Mann. Bay against Green. Bay passes to Sharp. Over in the corner, Allen. Shot clock at 5. Shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Here's Barrett. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barrett's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Goodwin. Bay passes to Goodwin, and there it is for him.
And tough to miss his man that time. Bay really seeing the whole floor.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gillespie. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. On the way, Bridges. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bagley is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gillespie in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
And that one falls for Barrett. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to man. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Bay. Houston moving the ball around. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell getting it done inside.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
Barrett against Mitchell. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 11 in the second half.
Up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Sharp the pass to Bay. Sharp with a screen on Bagley. Pass to man. It's Allen on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Claxton trying to free himself up. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 13 points in the second half. Mitchell against Barrett. Sharp with a screen on Barrett. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Bagley. To Barrett.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First free throw is good. Antetokounmpo checked in for the Rockets. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 17. On the wing, Mitchell. Garrett covering. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Barrett the pass to Gillespie. Screen by Claxton. And it's Gillespie missing. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Sharp sets the pick for Mitchell. And the rejection by Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Man, the Rockets again can't hit. Here's Denver now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Bain kicks to Bagley. Now Barrett. It's rebounded by Houston. Mitchell up top. Barrett covering. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Grayson Allen's checked in for Bay. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Allen. Sharp on the wing. Here's Gillespie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sharp. Clock. Here's Mann. Fires from 18. That one doesn't go.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Barrett. Connects on the 9-footer. Barrett's got 29 in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's the pick. Will it go? Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Gillespie. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hans Wagner's checked in for the Nuggets. Portis is checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Trey Mann. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Portis a screen on Barrett. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Inside, and stolen by Portis. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Nobody near Allen. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Well, Holiday is a high IQ player and knows when to take it, when to kick it out.
Here's Barrett. That one drops for him. Barrett's got 31 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Allen finds Holiday. Clock is at 3. Knocked away. Defended by Portis. And it goes down 2 points. Barrett's got 33 points.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Giannis sets a screen for Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Kicks it out to Allen. Portis the screen. Fires for three. Allen shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell against Barrett. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Another miss by Houston. Denver leading by 19 points. And finished off by Bagley.
And he just elevates and powers it in the one-hand textbook.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wagner outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Barrett against Holiday. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Bain. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Now, O'Neal. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket is good.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Now, Claxton. Here's Bain. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Rockets trail by 18. Outside Holiday. Now O'Neal from deep. Drained from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Bridges after the Rockets pick up 3. Now Wagner. The shot from 20. Mitchell whips down the rebound. Houston's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losers secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
First free throw is good.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barrett. He hits both from the stripe.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Now Bain lets loose a 3. That does not go.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. It's not a blowout by any means, but still double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now Giannis after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Outside O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Even this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.